Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I love reading and researching for daily content, and today here is another topic that has sparked serious conversation both locally and globally. Italy is currently moving ahead with legislation that will allow chemical castration for individuals convicted of rape and child sexual abuse. And the proposal has opened a deeper debate on justice, public safety, and human rights. At the heart of this discussion is shared concern that many societies, Kenya included, understand all too well. How do we protect the most vulnerable, especially children, from repeated offenders? Supporters of this proposal argue that sexual crimes leave lifelong scars. And when offenders return to society and commit the same crime again, the system has failed. From this point of view, chemical castration used alongside long prison sentences and psychological treatment is seen as preventive tool, not just punishment. The goal they say is deterrence and reducing the risk of reoffending. If such conversation were to happen in Kenya, many people will relate it immediately. Cases of defilement and sexual assault often dominate headlines, sparking public anger and frustration. There is common feeling that justice is slow, sentences are sometimes inconsistent, and victims are left to suffer in silence. In that environment, a tough proposal like this would attract supporters from those who believe the state must take strong action to guarantee public safety. However, the proposal also raises serious ethical and legal questions. Forced medical interventions such as directly on human dignity and body autonomy. In Kenya, the constitution clearly protects individuals from cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment, regardless of crime committed. Human rights defenders and legal experts will argue that justice must remain constitutional and principled, not driven by anger or public pressure. There is also a practical concern that cannot be ignored. Chemical castration is a medical procedure with real side effects, and it does not automatically changes the criminal behavior. Without stronger medical oversight, psychological evaluation, and strict judicial review, such policies could be misapplied or abused. In a system already struggling with delayed trials, weak investigation, and limited forensic capacity, introducing such measures will demand serious reforms fast. This debate ultimately forces a bigger question. Should justice system focus on harsher punishment or on fixing the gap that allows offenders to reoffend? Many experts argue that a lasting solution lies in combination of firm sentencing, effective rehabilitation, proper monitoring after release, and stronger support for survivors. As Italy continues this national debate, it reflects a wider gap struggle. How to respond firmly to horrific crime while still upholding human rights and the rule of law? Is it difficult to balance? But it is difficult to balance, but one that every society must confront if justice is both effective and human. Guys, this was a very short and brief presentation, but I think all of us can relate. If you found this video helpful, kindly like, share, comment, and follow for more informative content. See you next. Bye.